Hi, so it's currently 1:24 on October 4th. My phone interview is at 1:45, so I'm waiting until 1:30 to really, sit down at my desk and get ready for the phone call. I'm a little nervous now. Everybody gets nervous. And, I'm just kind of listening to some Disney music, shaking out the jitters, and yeah, so I'll talk to y'all after the phone interview. Wish me luck. So Sandy was my phone interviewer, and she was very nice. She was lovely. She first went over the Disney look and asked me if I was receptive to all the qualities of it, and the basic stuff for the beginning of an interview. She also went over my school information, and then she went into the questions. She asked me if I would enjoy living with roommates out from other countries, and I was like, yes, of course. Also, she asked me, why the DCP? How do you think it will help you professionally in the future? She asked me, what else did she ask me? She asked me if I have ever lived with roommates before. I am not currently, because I am going to community college, but I let her know that I have been to camps for ROTC and for 4-H out of the state, and I would have no problem with living with roommates. I would love that. And she asked me if a problem came up with roommates, how would I handle it? And I told her that I think the most important thing is to be proactive, to talk with each other, and to, say the dishes weren't washed, to talk with the girls, really try to resolve the problem before it happens, or before it proceeds any worse. So, she asked me a lot about my current job. She asked me, I work at Kohl's. I am a cashier at Kohl's, so she asked me, how do I like that? What's my favorite part? Has there been any emergencies? She also asked me, what do I like about selling? And that kind of stumped me. I told her, to give the customer options and to direct them places if they need something, what else? She asked me another one that caught me off guard. I don't exactly remember which one it was, but that's okay. You roll with it. Be honest. She also asked me what skills have I learned from working at my job now, and I let her know that being organized, because working in merchandise, you have to be organized, and you have to be, what else did I say? Friendly, because you have to be friendly for customers, and I said one more. I don't remember. It's amazing how quickly your mind can forget when you're a little bit nervous. I was a lot of bit nervous. And I said one more thing. I said the 3 things. She also asked me, she didn't really ask me about past jobs. She asked me about my current job more. Then she went into talking about the roles. She talked about each of my roles that I put interest in, which I appreciated. That was very nice of her to do that. And she explained to me that quick service, like what you do, and if I would be up for it. Same for PhotoPass, that we have to carry around heavy equipment, and if that would be okay with me. And I told her, yeah, that would be fine with me. I mean, I gotta protect it when I'm walking around, but yeah, that'd be great. She asked me merchandise, because I work in merchandise now. She asked me about children's activities, why I wanted to do that, and I serve at my church in the kids department. I've been there for like 6 years, and I told her we have a lot of fun, we play games, we do crafts, there's just a lot that we do in there, and I really do enjoy working with kids. And she also asked me why I wanted to be a character attendant. I put moderate interest for this. And I told her so I could be, a voice for one of the fur characters, and if someone had a question about them, I could speak for them. And she asked me a scenario about Winnie the Pooh. If I had to tell people that were in line, Winnie the Pooh has to leave and he'll be back in 5 minutes, what would I say to them? And I told her that I would let them know that Winnie has to go get some honey. He's getting kind of hungry, so he'll be back in about 5 minutes. So yeah, she asked me about that. She asked me what two I feel like I'm most qualified for. She also, my papers are out of order. She did not ask me whether I work better in team or individual settings. She did not ask me that, which I was expecting that one, but it's okay. She didn't ask me. That's fine. I did try to put in some of my other answers that I enjoy working with the customers and with my coworkers and everyone. So I guess maybe that's why she didn't ask that. I don't know. She asked me, back to work. She asked me about a situation that was difficult for customers, and I gave her a scenario that happened last Christmas. So, just be honest. Tell them what happened once and how you resolved it. For the conclusion, she let me know that we will know by the end of October, and to continuously be checking my dashboard. She asked me if I had any questions, and I asked her if I could change or add one of my interests, and I wanted to add custodial, because I told her I read more about it, and I noticed that it has a lot of customer interaction, and I would love to do that. And she explained to me, the hard work of that job, and then she also explained that yes, you do help direct the guests and help. You get a lot of customer interaction. So that's what I really stressed in this interview. I said that a lot, and communication as well. So I wanted to add that in there, so that, because I'm a people person, I told her I'm a people person, so I'd love to get as much customer interaction as I can. So I asked her if I could change it to moderate for custodial, and she said yes, and she did that for me. I also asked, how do you decide the role and location for college programmers? And she said that it's not at their level. They do that at another thing. But also, I asked her if she did the DCP, and she said she didn't, but that's okay. And I asked her what did she like about working for Disney. Yeah, and I didn't want to take any more of her time, so I had a few more questions on here, but it's okay. So I just said that that's all the questions that I have. Thank you so much for your time. And she said thank you, and she told me that she hopes I have a magical day, so she was very sweet. Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to go over some tips and, just some things that I did that maybe would interest you to help you get through the process of the phone interview as well. Good luck to everyone who has their phone interview. You're going to do awesome, and you're going to do great. Be confident, be honest, be you. I had a mirror back here so I could look at myself and remind myself to smile, because when you smile, you can hear it in your voice. So I kept one of my mirrors right there so I could look at myself. Also, I have 1 mug of water, because my mouth was getting quite dry, and then 1 mug of tea in my Peter Pan mug. I also have, some encouraging quotes over here. That's always a good thing to have. I have, you're confident, you want to encourage yourself. Try not to be nervous. I will say the first time I applied, it was last spring, I had a phone interview at 9 o'clock in the morning. I worried myself sick over it, and I ended up not getting in that semester. So I felt the phone interview went very well, but I couldn't sleep the night before. I was so afraid that I was going to sleep in and miss my phone interview. So for me, I knew I had to plan the phone interview later in the afternoon this time. So that was different. You know, dress for success. Make sure, I mean, I'm comfortable, but I tried to put on some jewelry to look nice, to, you know, feel a little, give yourself a little confidence boost. And yeah, I think it was good. Now I just wait, you know, waiting game, and whether I get in or not, it's okay. I can always apply again. So now we wait. Thanks for watching.